Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Enthusiast Experiment Pencil Review Edition. Let's get into it, shall we? That's the one. Alright, and what do we have today? I'm probably going to butcher this name, so I apologize in advance. But it is an Israel Zephyr, or Zephyr? Zephyr? Not 100% sure. But that's the one. It's a number 2, HB. And let's see how it did. So, as you guys know, if you're new to the channel, I do a little bit of a test here on the pencil itself, and I try and put down all the information that I can confirm. I'll guess as to the information that I can't confirm, but we do know it is an HB pencil right there, you can see. I'm not sure of the wood, but I would assume cedar. It looks like a solid wood, nothing, blended or anything like that. It is a hexagonal body with yellow paint and gold foil lettering, which you can clearly see here. The ferrule is really cool, black and silver, and a green eraser, which is also something pretty awesome. I do not know the price, and I couldn't find anything online regarding that or where you could purchase these currently. So if you guys do know, please leave a comment down below. That helps everyone out in the community. And the origin that I was able to find is from Israel, and the pencil company itself is the Jerusalem Pencils Ltd. I don't think that's stated on here, but I was able to confirm that online. You can see the erase test. What I do is just draw a little bit there, put a line so you can see where I erased. It didn't do very well on this paper, but I do have to say in everyday writing, this eraser actually works really, really well. So while it didn't perform well on this test, everyday use, this eraser is actually probably one of the better ones that I've had on a pencil. The smear test, not too bad. You can see here, it definitely did smear. It is a darker lead for being an HB, but still, I think it did pretty well. And you can see the shade test here. What I try and do is start, as relatively dark as I can and get as relatively light as I can. I'm not an artist, so I'm not that great, but I do try and give you guys a little bit of an idea of how the tonal range of the lead in the pencil performs. Some of the pros, I feel like this lead is actually really dark and smooth, so I love that. The construction is awesome. You guys know I'm not a fan of barcodes, and you can see this is just a straight up yellow number 2. I love the ferrule and the eraser. I think they did a really, really cool job with that. The tonal range of the lead I'm a fan of. Point retention for the darkness is actually pretty good. And as I mentioned earlier, the real world quote-unquote erasability is awesome, but for whatever reason, maybe it was I just pushed too hard, or this paper is a little bit too thinner than normal paper that I write on, so maybe it gave the eraser some problems. And I really like the design, as I've already mentioned a couple of times. I would say con-wise, availability, especially in my region being in the US, which leads me to my final point. And the smudge test, you can see, it wasn't perfect. I've been told, similar to a left-hand person, where I kind of drag my base of my hand across, so there is a little bit of lead pickup from that, but not a big deal, or graphite pickup. And back to the availability point, I actually got a couple of these were gifted by a friend. Thank you very much, Nadav. I really, really appreciate you throwing a couple of these my way on a trip back to visit your family. And let's write it in our giant book here. We've actually started on a new page. So we don't have anything to compare it to yet, but I'm sure that'll change shortly. Alright, quick little write test for you. Again, nothing to compare it to yet, but we can see here a bunch of the other pencils that we've taken a look at. It just so happens that we ran out of room. So starting a new page. Thank you all for checking this out. If you enjoyed this review, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe. We do a lot more on this channel than just pencil reviews, but that's kind of something we're on to right now. So if you're into more of that, make sure you stay tuned. Got some more coming. Thanks again. Stay safe. Have a great day.